talk to you about who you're getting ready to listen to. This young lady who's getting ready to speak into our lives, she is amazing. I have known her for some years. She has been consistent in everything that she does. She is encouraging to so many people across the world. And when I say across the world, entry and exit tones are off across the world. She's a business owner, a mother, a grandmother, and so much more. Very intelligent. She has mastered success, and she learned how to be financially free. And now she's gonna teach others. She's gonna teach us and help us be financially free too. And she's about wealth, health, and the physical. And the spiritual. So the next voice that you get ready to hear, I'm super excited, and I know you're excited too, is none other than Aya Boomy Moore. She's from Ellicott City, Maryland, and she's taking time out to help us. So y'all, if you can, welcome her.
Hey, I'm here, Diane. Thank you so much for that introduction. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Diane, for assembling this phenomenal group of women. And if there are any men here, we're not going to leave you out because we know that men love health and wealth too. And so, whoever you are today, from wherever you are around the world, we thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to visit your future. And when I say visit your future, I really mean that because I know that there are some things that you want for yourself, for your family, for your bank account, for your freedom that maybe you don't have right now, and you've been on a search to find it. And so Diane has decided to have a seven-figure conversation today with those of us who are on the line, sharing something that she has found, something that has been absolutely incredible, life changing for me, that I found some years ago that transformed my life. So I know the call is muted over, but I just wanted to ask you some questions. One question would be, where are you right now in your life? Are you where you're sick and tired of being so sick and tired? Maybe you're on a job that you feel they're not paying you what you're worth, and you're kind of tired of showing up every day and you feel unappreciated. Or maybe you're at a point in life where you're like, oh my goodness, I've done pretty good for myself, but retirement is coming up, and it was kind of challenging to live off of 100% of what I was making before. Now I'm gonna retire, and I got to live off of 60% of what I was making, or in some cases, even 40%. How in the world am I going to do that and still live a life that I want to live and travel, help, give, and just experience all the great things that life has for us? Or maybe you're at a point where you're already a six-figure earner, you're doing well, but there's more. There's more. With all the opportunity that's out here today, six figures is okay, but you're saying, wait a minute, isn't this a seven-figure conversation? I believe that there is a wealthy place that God wants me to be in, and if I can be that first millionaire in my family, I want to be it. So, what lane do you fit in? And whatever lane you fit in, or maybe there's one that I didn't share, I want you to kind of think about that, because it's time for change. The Bible says all things are possible, right? What is that? Mark 10:27. And in another chapter, we hear that all things are possible for him who what? Believes. Our belief makes things crystallize into a fact. And so the things I'm going to be sharing with you over just about the next 20 minutes, if you have the faith to believe that it can be so for you, it can be. Your belief can create that fact, and I promise you, You can live a life that looks nothing like what you're living now. You can write your own paycheck. Literally, you can design life on your terms. So I think about where I came from. I don't know if any of you all can relate to this, but young mother of 5, living in Section 8, using my WIC vouchers and my food stamp card. Can anybody relate to that, or is it just me? And I remember thinking, well, this doesn't feel so good. It even feels a little embarrassing. I mean, I really don't like the feeling of this. And so I said, man, I hate having to borrow money all the time, that I can't pay all my bills and that I'm in debt. There's got to be a better way. Have any of you all ever said that before? Like, okay, there's got to be a better way. I will not do this all of my life. So I was so resolute in that. And as the Bible says, if we seek, we shall do what? Everyone say, find. If you seek, you will find. And so I went on a mission, guys. I started seeking. I'm like, there's financial freedom. It can't be just for them. I know it can be for us. I don't have to be a movie star. I don't have to be a singer. I don't have to be on stage. There is a way that I can transform my life. I remember getting on my knees. It was in 1999. I got on my knees and I said, Lord, I want a house for my kids. Lord, I want a nice area to raise them. I want land. And I made these requests. And at that time, when I prayed that prayer, ladies, I had no good credit, no good credit, no good money. Bank account was probably negative, as it would often stay. There was nothing in my life that would say, oh, you're ready for a house, or you should be asking to get a house. But know what I knew? I knew my God, and I knew that could make my request known to him and that it could be brought to me. So I prayed that prayer. Now, for the sake of time, I'm going to fast forward. Now, I didn't ask for a certain amount of time, but I was thinking maybe I would have that house in a year. And 2000 came, didn't have it. 2001 came, nothing. 2002, nothing. 2003, nothing. But what I did was I kept myself open for opportunity. I was looking for ways that money could come into me. And so I kept myself open. In 2004, I said yes to an opportunity that allowed me to get to a place where I was earning an extra $3,000 a month from the comfort of my own home. Now, that's not a lot of money, but $3,000 a month part-time, that was a big deal for me, and a big deal to a lot of other people too. Part-time from home, $3,000 a month. Wow, I was doing something. But that wasn't the end of the story, because by the next year, ladies, and if there are any gentlemen, I was receiving checks for over 8,000 a month, over 10,000 a month, over 12,000 a month, over 15,000 every month residual income. And guess what? In October of 2005, me, my kids, and my husband at the time walked into our brand new home that was built for us by our specifications on 3 acres in Howard County, Maryland, an upscale place in Maryland. And I was able to afford an au pair from South Africa to come live with us to help me to take care of the kids and cook dinner and do laundry. What a transformation. What a transformation. No, I don't say this to impress you, but I say it to impress upon you. I know where I came from, and I know where I am now. And God is no respecter of persons. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. I want you to put your hand on your heart and say, if he did it for Boomy, he can do it for me. Say that. If he did it for Boomy, he can do it for me. Absolutely, he can. But your dream may not be a house. It may be something different. Could be a house, could be your dream car, could be your dream marriage. It doesn't matter. But I'm here today just to tell you that whatever it is, all things are possible. But here's one thing that I had. I had a vehicle because you need a way to move money from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. So I had a vehicle that I chose, and I had mentors. I found some wonderful people that were willing to guide me and show me the way. See, a lot of people try to do it by themselves and it just doesn't work out well when you're trying to do it by yourself. You need accountability. You need that guidance. You need someone to show you. And so this wonderful industry of network marketing was able to take me from a dead broke mom of five struggling to pay my bills to a five-figure monthly residual income earner where my money comes in whether I have to get out of bed or not. I wake up when I'm done sleeping, which is early because I'm a motivated person, but I can wake up when I'm done sleeping now and make money from business done all over the world. And so when Diane saw this model, she was like, Boomy, will you show me how? I said, absolutely. Get some people on the line and we'll not just show you, but I know you have a heart for ministry. We're going to show other people how they can raise the money for their ministry, how they can be a reverse tither and live off the 10% and give the 90 if they want to, how they can make a amazing impact on the lives of others. So this industry that we are in, I decided to hook up with the wellness industry, a $4 trillion industry. Everybody has a body and everybody wants that body to feel good. No one wants to go around with their body and aching and paining and knees hurting. I'm sure you probably can identify with some of that. Obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of that has so many people, especially minorities, whether it be women, whether it be Hispanics, whether it be African Americans, minorities. There's a big health gap between us and them. There's a big wealth gap between us and them, but we need to close that gap. So this wellness industry is a phenomenal industry to do so. Now, when you're in business, when you're looking to make money, there has to be a problem that you are looking to solve. Let me just tell you some staggering statistics that are going on that absolutely, though, is going to put money in your pocket. Take, for example, do you know anybody who has had a hip replacement? There are a lot of bone and joint issues going on, a lot of pain issues going on with people. Did you know that 10 years ago, there were about 150,000 hip replacements each year? Now, you may say, ooh, that's a large number, 150,000 each year, 10 years ago. Absolutely. But that's nothing compared to the 555,000 that will be done this year. And you may know somebody who is in that category. 550,000 hip replacements will be done in the USA this year, and it's predicted that 1.4 million by 2030, there are going to be 1.4 million hip replacements done every year. Ladies and gentlemen, this country is all about business, but the sickness business, the U.S. medical system, leaves a lot to be desired. With high blood pressure, diabetes, so much obesity running rapid through our community. If you're on the other side and you have natural products that help people to actually lose weight and drop those 10, 20, 30 pounds, to lose weight and be able to have their self-image raised and feel good in their clothes again, when you're able to help people to get rid of those prescription drugs that are lined up on their bedroom dresser, when you're able to reverse or at least help to better people's diseases, cardiovascular issues, who do you know that has heart problems? Who do you know that has blood sugar problems? Who do you know that would want to get rid of their blood sugar problems? Lottie Dottie and everybody. But we have all natural products, ladies and gentlemen, that when you share these with people, they get results. They come back to you with these testimonies and you get paid. It's as simple as that. So these amazing products, whether it's the healthy coffee that absolutely gives you an amazing sense of well-being, curbs that appetite, gives you amazing energy and helps you to lose weight, or maybe the Laura Greens that actually act like a roto-rooter to clear out the buildup in those arteries and to give your arteries flexibility. Did you know the flexibility of your arteries is tied to the youthfulness of your heart? Or maybe those amazing O2 drops when you hear and learn that when you oxygenate your cells, cancer can't thrive in a well oxygenated environment. You want to drop those O2 drops every day, all day long. Or maybe even our Thrive Organic Greens. I mentioned that. I mentioned the coffee. I mentioned the O2 drops. Oh, what about the Laura Black Tea? Vitamins are important, ladies and gentlemen, but not as important as minerals. Vitamins don't even work in the body in the absence of minerals. Well, you have this Laura Black detox tea that will get the toxins out and aids in weight loss, but it replenishes and puts the minerals back in. Over 70 plant derived minerals going back into your system. Inflammation can be a thing of the past. Already, Doris said she just started drinking it. She's already walking down the steps better. She was like, oh my gosh, Boomy, I didn't have to hold on to the railing. Cassandra told me last night that her sciatic nerve pain was starting to come back. And since she started drinking the Laura Black tea with those minerals, she's not even feeling what she was feeling before with the sciatica. So I'm telling you, you're going to make so much money as you just share these with people, share these products with people. But let's talk about the money, because Diane was like, I got a bunch of money motivated women coming on here. They have ministries. They want to start group homes. They want to be able to fund different events for single moms. They have a big vision. And so let me speak to that vision, because when you are sharing a product or service that will really change people, well, you should get paid for it, shouldn't you? Absolutely. And this is something that we do every day, ladies. When I was broke, guess what? I was sharing stuff every day. I was selling, but I wasn't getting paid, because I would call up a girlfriend and say, oh my gosh, did you go to see the sale at DSW? It's a buy two, get one free sale. Go down there and buy some shoes. My girlfriends would go down there and buy the shoes, but did DSW send me a check? Heck no, I didn't get paid, but I still did the selling. So you're selling every day. You're just selling for these other companies, and they're making the money. Now you can do the same thing that you always do. You tell your girlfriends about great things that will help them, but now the check comes to you. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write down 4x4 car bonus. I'm going to make this real simple. We get paid 8 different ways, but Diane said just keep it simple for people, right? Just keep it real simple. So I want to tell you all about one of the main ways that we get paid. If you focus on this way and teach this to other people, you're going to go to Hip National Bank. You may have some problems, but money will not be one of them. The 4x4 car bonus. Now, you can use this money for anything that you want. Doesn't have to be a car, but everybody says, hey, I want a new Jag. I want a new Mercedes. I want that new BMW X7 like you got, Boomy. Okay, we've got this 4x4 car bonus. Now, there are, in this country of the USA, we got 300,000, over 300, million people, 300 million people. Do you think you can find just 4 people like you who say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. I want to make some more money. I want to make money on my own terms without having to get out of bed to make it. And so if you can just find 4 people, and we'll show you how. And we showed those 4 how to do the same thing that you did. We showed those 4 how to get 4. Well, the company is going to give you a $500 monthly bonus. Now, this isn't finding 4 people every month. I'm telling you, finding 4 people one time who get these products each month. They're in the business with their website. They're in the business, have products coming to them, everything. Listen to this, guys. In a business like this, you should have to maybe go into your savings, get a couple $1,000s to start. I'm talking under $100, under $100, less money than you would pay for dinner for you and your husband to get started in this business. for most people. Now, some people add on extra, but you literally can get started for about $86. And that includes product. That is so awesome. And so you show other people how to do the same. Hey, listen, if there were a way that I could show you how to make thousands of dollars a month with just a one-time $86 startup, would you be interested in hearing about it? And most people are going to say yes. And then when you get those four, and we help those four to get their four, you're going to get $500 every single month that those four have their four every single month. Nobody wants to stop taking this product. They feel too good. Now we're going to show those people how to do what your four just did. They go out and get their four. And we just keep that thing going. And guess what happens? Every week, you're going to get paid residual income. Every week, as people gather customers, you're going to override that and get paid. Every week, if you continue to gather customers, you're going to get paid from those customers. Every week, you're going to get what's called matching bonuses, because see, this isn't like a job where you only get paid off of your efforts. This is a business. This is how people get rich. It's called leverage. Leverage. You're going to love that word. So now, I don't care if somebody's in South Africa and they join, Nigeria and they join, Michigan, Chicago, North Carolina, Maryland, and they join. You're going to get paid off of what they do because you introduced them, or you told somebody who told somebody who told somebody, and you still get paid because you were the original teller. And so you still get some of that money. So it can be the $500 a month for just some extra income. You can take that up to $5,000 a month. You can take that up to $50,000 a month or more. It is up to you. Remember, there is no shortage of money. There's no shortage of money. You just got to find the vehicle to move it from point A outside of your household to point B inside of your household. And I say it now deserves to be inside of your household. There was a time where it wasn't in mine. Lack and limitation and scarcity was the order of the day for me at one time. But then it got to the point I said, I'm not going to live this way all my life. There's got to be something better. I found the better, and now I'm sharing it with other people like you. So here we are today, guys, and I'm about to end now. You're going to be either a 1, 2, or 3. A 1, 2, or 3. A 1 says, Diane, this sounds good, girl. I knew I was going to have to come out of my pocket with like $500, $800. You said $86 I can be in with my website and product. Please look, sign me up. Why didn't you tell me about this last month? You're a 1 if you say, I'm ready to make money. Diane, I want to be part of the team. I want you and Boomy to help me and coach me. So you're a 1. You're a 2 if you're saying, oh, you know what? I just don't have that entrepreneur spirit, don't want to have it, but I know I want to be healthy. I know I want to lose weight. I know I want to feel great. I know that I'm getting up there in age and I don't want to feel it. I want to age in reverse. Yeah, I need some healthy products. I want to be your customer, Diane. So if you want to be a customer, you are a number 2. And a number 3 would be that person who says, no, I don't want to make any more money. I don't want to be any healthier. So I'm just going to choose not to do anything. But understand that choosing not to choose is absolutely choosing. So you're just choosing to stay right where you are with what you have. And if that's your choice, that is your choice. So 1, 2, or 3, write that down. And I'd like you to consider this. Consider who wins when you win. You know, my 3 grandsons were over my house today. I have 1 granddaughter, 4 grandsons. My youngest grandson is just 6 weeks young. And so he lives in North Carolina. But my 3 other grandsons were over my house, and they were just playing on the trampoline and out on the new deck that I just built and running through the house. And I said, my grandkids get to win because I'm winning now. because I made a decision and said yes to an opportunity and stuck with it and excelled and made it to financial freedom, they get to win. I remember when my kids used to ask me, could they buy something from McDonald's that wasn't on the dollar menu? And I would get mad. And now my grandsons can make any request. And as long as it's something good, right, and honest, I can say yes. So who wins when you win? And who loses if you're losing? You got to think about that. Get on the winning side, the winning team, so more people can win because you're winning. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Diane to thank everybody and close us out. Diane's going to get with you and find out if you're that 1, 2, or 3. We're going to get you started. And please know this. This is not the end. This is not the last time. Next week, we're going to come back. We may even do a Zoom with some slides. Hopefully, you all will already be in the business by that time, or at least have your products if you're going to be a customer. And we want you to invite more people to come back with you, because we're not stopping here. Oh no, we are making an impact on so many people. We're going to help so many women and minorities to live the life of their dreams because you shared this with them. So with that, Diane, I'm finished and I'm turning it back to you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Were y'all excited? Are y'all still excited? I know I can't hear you because y'all muted, but I want to thank you for dialing in, and I want to let you know next night, when we said next Saturday, we're going to do this all over again. And if you need to talk to me, or either I'm going to call you and see where you stand. Again, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Saturday. Have a great day.